You see, what's happening to Regina Daniels is really sad because sometimes we don't need to wait for us to make mistakes before we learn from those mistakes. We can learn from other people's mistakes. And this is the reason why I am very passionate about helping women live again, because experience is not always the best teacher. Other people's experience can be the best teacher because you can get to learn from them so that you don't end up making those same mistakes or going through the same experience, especially when it's painful. It's sad, but the truth is, what Regina Daniels needs now is the mercy of God. Not self-pity, not speaking English, not trying to explain anything to anyone, is the mercy of God. What Regina Daniels entered, even she doesn't know the extent to what she has entered or what she entered. It's looking all, glam on the outside, or it's looking like it's not that bad. Only time will tell. But what I can say is that she needs to leave social media and go and bury herself in God's presence and ask for mercy. Ask for mercy. She needs to be willing to pay the price to live again, because it's not going to be easy. There's a price for everything. And now sometimes our love for things, status, our love for perception, validation keeps us from losing what we need to lose so that we can gain what we need to gain. Sometimes you have to lose your life to gain it. And I don't mean lose your life in domestic violence or toxic marriages. I mean lose your life, that precious life you're holding on to. You have to lose it in God. You have to present yourself as a living sacrifice, holy and acceptable to God. Some people are not willing to do that. And if you're not ready to do that, as in remove yourself, separate yourself from everything that is not of God, and seek the face of God to realign you in destiny. Because a wrong marriage is a misalignment of destiny. A wrong marriage is a misalignment. It will take more than English, more than explanation, more than whatever is on the outside to align that person back. Children are involved. Those children have destinies. The person herself is involved. A wrong marriage takes seeking the face of God, but it takes surrender first. And anytime something bad happens, it's not about blaming everybody, blaming yourself. It's about taking responsibility. How did I contribute to this? And I'm glad that to an extent she has told herself that, okay, I actually should have known better. Yes, that is a part of taking responsibility. Now, what is it that I could have done differently? And where do I go from here? Things are never what they seem. I said this in my video I recorded concerning this matter in 2018. Things are never what they seem. But right now, as it is, only the mercy of God can save Regina Daniels, her children, and even her family. Only the mercy of God. Because she does not know what she entered. I say it again, she does not know the extent of what she entered. And it takes more than English. It takes more than, I just want to move out, I want to just go and live my life, to live again. To actually, that you left Egypt doesn't mean that Egypt has left you. I say this all the time. Egypt needs to leave you. So Egypt to leave you, for Egypt to leave you, it takes another level of work, which you have to be willing to do. Very difficult, but you have to be willing. If you want to truly live and not merely exist. And truly living is not about what we are looking like on the outside. The hair we are wearing and the makeup we are wearing and the things we have acquired. To truly live means to live the life that God originally planned from the beginning before life happened, before things happened, before whatever happened to come and stop the real you from living. It takes a lot of inner work, healing, mindset re-engineering, and really sitting down with yourself to ask yourself, who am I truly? What did God create me for? What was the original path he planned before? And how can I align? Until you align, every other thing you are doing is balderdash. And in Regina's case, I really fear that she might not be willing to pay the price to be the original woman that God called her to be from the beginning. But if she's willing to pay the price, if she's willing to seek the face of God and shun all these glam things that look glamorous but are not the real deal. Now, I'm not saying God will not have you to be glamorous, or God does not want you to be glamorous because you want to, maybe you're now going to be tying your scarf. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying to really disconnect. And people that know what I'm talking about know what I'm talking about. If you're in an abusive marriage, a toxic marriage, you made a mistake, something happened to you that knocked you down, you can live again. But it's not on your terms. It's not on your terms. It's on the terms of God. And everybody's journey is different. So the price I will pay and the price you will pay will be different. But the singular thread, the constant, is that you need to die to live again. Except a corn of wheat dies, falls down to the ground and dies, it abides alone. So the question is, are you willing to die?